All tied at 1 after 2 here at the XL Center. Whale and the Springfield Falcons. And it's interesting, Rich Coppola, that it was a tough period for most of it for the Whale. They were outshot badly, didn't have a shot through at least the first half of it and more, but they end up kind of on a high after Zuccarello ties it with a nice goal late in the period.
Well, certainly the goal by Zuccarello ties the score, gets the crowd a little bit more involved. 11,000 plus, you want to get them as loud as possible. I thought it was a great play again by Odi Marchessault in the neutral zone to spring Zuccarello in. And you know, I kind of like what Zuccarello did at the end of the period. I think he thought Eriksson took a shot in the closing seconds of the period that was unnecessary. When things are going bad, and I think Nightingale talked about, guys have to stay together, stay as one, and that's Zuccarello standing up for a teammate, and you know, apparently not drawing a penalty at the same time too, and putting his team shorthanded. So you like to see that from the guys sticking up for one another.
Yeah, Matt Zuccarello, not one of the biggest guys in the world, but a guy who always plays hard, and he's with us down outside the Whale locker room. And Matt, thanks for being with us here in this second intermission. And boy, the offense has been hard to come by here tonight, but you guys made a nice play and certainly a good finish there to get the Whale on the scoreboard by you.
Yeah, it was a great play by Marshy, and tried to just skate hard. So, yeah, it's a good goal. Nice to get a goal. We've been struggling. Power play's been awful. We got to step it up. Yeah, just a bad period, but we're working hard. So I think we're going to get it now.
Matt, I don't know if you were able to hear what we were talking about before you got on headset. At the end of the period there, I thought Eriksson took maybe a hit in the closing seconds. That was probably unnecessary. And you went to his aid. So important at any time for guys to stick together. But I think when times are going bad right now, it really becomes even more important to stick with each other. And I thought that was a great example by you right there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he had the elbow up there a little bit. And, of course, we got to stick together. We're in a tough stretch here now, and we just have to stick together and be positive, and everybody have to play for each other and not themselves. So I think just stick together as a family out there and have fun. I think that's the way to go, and we don't need any negativity or anything like that. We just have to stay positive.
And Matt, after tonight's game, you and John Odi Marchessault are headed off to Atlantic City for the 2012 AHL All-Star Classic. And you played only about half the Whales games this year with a recall combined with an injury. So to get an All-Star nod off of that, obviously the rest of the league thinks a lot of how well you played. How surprised were you when you were picked for the All-Stars?
Yeah, a little surprised, but obviously it's a great honor for me to be a part of that. And there's a bunch of guys on our team who deserve to be there. And for me to go there and represent the Whale is unbelievable. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Matt, I like when I heard your reaction to being named to the game, and it was kind of genuine. And for a guy who played, you know, your share of NHL games last year and certainly at the beginning of this season, you still looked at it as a real honor, whether it's in the National League or the American League. You saw it as a real honor to go in the game, and that's the way you look at it, isn't it? Yeah,
I mean, I've never been a part of that before, and this is our team, and this is the league we're playing, and then be a part of that it's a great honor. I mean. I'm looking forward to it, and it's such a great game and a lot of great players, and for me to be a part of that it's unbelievable.
You're thin down the middle right now, especially with Chris Newberry out of the lineup, a real point-producing guy, even strength, and on the power play. Guys like you and Odi Marchessault obviously have to pick up the slack. We talked about that in our show open here tonight. How much pressure do you guys feel right now to get the puck in the net and help out the offense with the players you're missing, not only due to injury or to recall to the Rangers?
I mean, obviously it's a little bit of pressure, but I think the pressure is the pressure we put on ourselves, that we know we have to be good, and but we can't let it go to our head too. We just have to play our game, and obviously I haven't played for 7 weeks, so I don't feel 100%. I wish I can do more out there, but we just have to work hard. Everybody in the team. This is a team. Me and Marshy can win it for the whole team. Obviously we can contribute with a little bit of offense, but we need to drag together and do this as a team.
Matt, thanks so much for taking some time with us here tonight, and best of luck in the third period and the rest of the way.
Thank you.
That's the Whale's Matt Zuccarello outside the Whale locker room. Zuccarello got the late second period goal that tied the game. That's where we stand 1-1 after 2.